up, everybody? My name is Sammy Darden. If you guys are brand new here, make sure to hit that like, subscribe, comment down below. So today I'm about to be at gingerbread house cake, and it looks so delicious. And how to make a gingerbread house cake with chocolate, buttercream, candy, and icing. Let's get this video on the road. Let's go.
Welcome back to How to Cake It. It's finally December, so I can wear my favorite accessory. Oh, there you are. Looks good on either side. Today, I'm gonna make a gingerbread house, but I'm gonna make the How to Cake It version of a gingerbread house. Because you know what gingerbread houses are missing? Cake. There's cookies, there's candy, there's icing. There's no cake. We're gonna fix that. Because I'm not a player. I just cake a lot. Jocelyn, my gold chain. Gold chain. Thank you. You know, I think I need, to Christmas this chain up a bit. We're going to sell these at howtocakeit.com. Is she serious? If you want the full breakdown of ingredients, tools, and step-by-step instructions on how to make this cake, just head to my blog at howtocakeit.com or click the link in the description below. To make this gingerbread house cake, I began by baking a 11 by 15 chocolate cake. This is 8 pounds of my recipe. And to the batter, I added some candied ginger that's preserved in syrup. I got this preserved ginger at my local bulk store. You can find it in a jar sometimes at supermarkets. All I did was chop this up and toss in a little bit of flour and then added it to my batter at the end before pouring it in the pan. If you don't like ginger, you can leave it out. If you like more ginger, you can add more. Do it to your taste. But it is a gingerbread house. I'm gonna remove this chocolate cake from the pan and begin leveling. Now I'm gonna cut this cake evenly in half. Where did my ruler go? I can't live without my ruler. Did I put it under the cake? Oh, there you are, darling. My ginger chocolate cake is leveled and layered, and what I'm gonna do is build this cake inside a gingerbread house. I bought 2 pre-made gingerbread kits at a local bulk store, and I'm gonna put 2 together and make a mansion. I have measured the width, the depth, and the height of my gingerbread mansion. I need to put out another album because I need a bigger mansion. But all of the measurements that I got are in the description below, and now I'm gonna cut my cake to fit inside those measurements. I'm gonna start by cutting this cake to make sure it's the right width to fit inside my gingerbread house. Now you can see that my cake is the right width to fit within my gingerbread slabs, leaving room on either end for the cookies that will go on the side. Now I'm gonna cut this cake to be the right depth, and basically I'm gonna cut strips that are this wide that will then stack on top of each other to give us our height. Woohoo! If you don't have the time to invest in making a cake like this for the holidays, you can download my Holiday Baking Hacks ebook. There's a link in the description below. I highlight easy tricks to impress all your guests and make really simple treats that anyone can make, including you. I'm talking to you. Don't shake your head at me. You could do it. Just try one. I have a recipe of my Italian meringue buttercream right here. I'm gonna take about half of it and split it between 2 bowls so that I can dye it red and green. I'm using red gel food coloring to color my first batch of buttercream a nice Christmas red. Is it red enough? No? Okay. This buttercream is a really nice bright Christmas red. I'm happy with it. Food coloring can alter the taste of your buttercream, so add as much as you feel comfortable with, or don't add any. Up to you. I'm gonna move on to making my green buttercream. If you wanna make my Italian meringue buttercream, there's a link in the description below. And I just realized how fitting this is. Italian meringue. Hold on. Italian meringue buttercream. These colors are perfect for Christmas, so let's get to filling our gingerbread cake. I should really name my syrup bottle. I mean, I'll think about it. You need a good name, but you've got to take your hat off. It's time to get to work. Just make sure to put enough of a layer of simple syrup on your cake. You want to give it a nice shower. If you want one of these gorgeous nameless syrup bottles. You can get one on howtocakeit.com. There's a link in the description below. I'm gonna start with green buttercream. Next layer of cake. Just gonna grab a bowl. Oh, candy came down. I'm going to use a palette knife and I'm just gonna wipe away the excess green buttercream from the sides. Don't forget to soak your cakes. This layer is getting red buttercream. Now our final layer of green buttercream. Adding my top layer now. Now I'm just gonna crumb coat the outside of this cake in my white Italian meringue buttercream. I'm only crumb coating the sides of this cake for now. I don't need to ice the top because we're gonna be cutting it away to make our roofs. I'm just gonna pop this cake in the fridge to chill for about a good half hour so it's nice and solid when we carve. My cake is nicely chilled. Now we're gonna carve it so that it has roof peaks. I'm just gonna use my gingerbread slabs as a template and I'm just gonna add a bit of buttercream to them so that they don't drop and break. And what you want to do is press them up against your cake. Make sure there's an equal amount sticking out on either side. And then the two back slabs onto the back of the cake. Okay, so let's make sure our slabs are secure. Cut really carefully. You don't want to knock them over and possibly break them. So maybe you should have an extra kit on hand just in case. And now, this is probably the most difficult cut, the two cuts in the middle. What a cool cake slice. You know what? You know what I would do with this? I would slice beautiful slices and then serve those. And now we're gonna ice our gingerbread mansion. So we need to just crumb coat our roof because we didn't do that before. And then we will ice the rest of our cake. So you know what is the best part of this chain, right? What? Well, when you get hungry, the mansion is crumb coated and iced. This is a chili mansion, so I'm gonna pop it back in the fridge while I get out all my decorations for my gingerbread mansion. I don't want to wear this chain without my candy canes. I'm not joking. I just feel like it's like any other chain. I'm gonna grab my gingerbread slabs and I'm gonna start applying them to the sides of my cake. You just need a little bit of buttercream. You want your buttercream to be room temperature because it's going to act as your glue. Don't worry about this little gap. Our overhanging roof is going to completely cover that up. You know, I didn't want to say anything, but I actually heard that Mrs. Claus moved to the east wing. Apparently she's mad because on Christmas last year Santa was out all night. He claims he was giving out gifts around the world. How does she know that's true? Why doesn't he take her on a slide? Anyone? No one will even know there's cake inside. I'm gonna set up my candy station and I'm gonna pop this cake in the fridge for about 15 minutes. I just want the buttercream to really harden so that my slabs are secure before I start piping and adding a bunch of candy. Where are my elves? Hello? Elves? Who told you could take off your hat, Elf Chet? That's not the right elf hat. Oh! I need to get back to my mansion. It's still under renovation. I'm gonna work on the roof first. I've got some royal icing right here that I whipped up. I'm only gonna ice halfway because royal icing does dry up and start to form a crust. I've got these chocolate lined wafers. And I thought I would line them all up on the rooftops to look like a lawn cat. And I'm gonna use these pretzel sticks to make little window frames. I'm going to use royal icing in a piping bag to pipe snow onto my windowsills. This house needs red doors, so I'm going to use red fondant and use an impression mat to give it a wood texture.
Oh.
Don't forget the doorknobs. I use green royal icing in a piping bag with a fine tip to create the cord that strings my lights together. I spread some of my royal icing directly onto my cake stand and then pour on a bunch of green sprinkles. Now for pine trees. Just ice some sugar cones in green royal icing and roll them in the same green sprinkles. I create outdoor lights by using beautiful spiral peppermint candies with a white gumball on top.
Oh, wow.
For my final touch on this gingerbread mansion, it's winter. You need some snow-capped roofs. I'm going to use this royal icing, which is your best friend when making a gingerbread house, if you haven't noticed. I'm just going to spread it on all of the roof surfaces. You want your royal icing to be thin enough that it will drip down the sides of your roof. If it doesn't make it all the way down, don't worry, we can guide it with our palette knives. And then I'm going to use white sprinkles and white edible glitter. You need to sprinkle these things while your royal icing is still wet, so they'll stick. I love when snow smarkles. Oh, smarkly snow. Look at the flurries. I wish real snow was icing, Sugar.
I think we need like weather sound effects.
Okay, go ahead. I've never heard the weather laughing. Have you, Chet?
Nope.
Ooh, there needs to be snow on the trees. I think I need more glitter. More edible glitter. Because you know when the snow gets shiny? Oh, that is my favorite part of winter. It's so pretty. Santa and Mrs. Claus don't make it, Jocelyn. Maybe they'll sell you this house.
I buy it.
This looks like the house you'd live in. With a rainbow over it. And your unicorn parked out front by this tree.
That is so awesome.
Okay, you know what's going to happen now, right? Mr. and Mrs. Claus are moving up because I'm about to demo.
So if you guys like this video, please give me a thumbs up, like, subscribe, comment down below. And what are you going to be doing this holiday? Making gingerbread cookies and gingerbread houses? I hope you do. And I hope you have a wonderful day and have fun. Be careful, stay warm, and I hope you guys have a wonderful day. Thank you guys for watching this awesome video. Thank you. Have a great day. Bye!